Welcome Pisces, and thank you for being here today. This is your weekly love message on your twin flame journeys for Monday the 28th of June through to Sunday the 4th of July 2021. On the left hand side will be your crowning message cards and your main love message cards that I'll be using, and on the right hand side will be your crowning wisdom message cards. Okay Pisces, let's have a look and see what your overall crowning message is going to be for this week. Okay. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your crowning message to the question, how does the twin flames of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love on their twin flame journey, week commencing Monday the 28th of June through to Sunday the 4th of July 2021? What is their current energy spiritually, emotionally? Thank you. So first card we have is grief, okay. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your crowning messages to the question, how does the twin flames of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, thank you, I'm sure something, yeah, we have lessons. Okay. And one more, please, for Pisces. Okay, and we have 4. Okay. And for our crowning wisdom messages, let's have a look, Pisces. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell, thank you. We have 7, 7, 7. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell, okay, we have 6, 6, 6. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell, okay, and we've got a bonus card for you. We have 8, 8, 8 and a bonus crowning wisdom message of 11:55. Okay, let's just make sure all of those, yeah, brilliant. All right Pisces, let's take a deeper dive into your crowning messages. Pisces, so for your first crowning message we have grief, we have lessons, and we have fall. Okay, so Pisces, those of you that I am reading for this week, whether you are the divine masculine or the divine feminine in this connection, bearing in mind we all have divine feminine and divine masculine in our essence. Okay, I feel as if the divine feminine in this connection is grieving in some shape, form or another, or they are picking up the grief of the divine masculine energy person, and I feel it has brought great lessons. It's as though both of you in this connection have discovered something, been illuminated to something, and I feel as though as you both kind of learn from these lessons, perhaps doing some shadow work around grief, something is happening around the fall. So for me in the UK, the fall months are September, October and November, so the latter part of this year. Okay, yeah, I feel as though lessons are being illuminated, lessons are I feel as if they've been adhered to, so it almost feels as if whatever lessons needed to be learnt, they have. Okay, they have been learnt, and I feel as if whatever those lessons are, I feel as though you're going to almost feel or see the impact of those lessons learnt around the latter part of this year 2021. For your main card, Pisces, we have a lot of green here. We've got a lot of green with regards to your crowning wisdom messages, which indicates to me that this is all around your heart space, your heart chakra. And I feel as if this is where the lessons are, and this is where the grief or heartbreak, lost, bereavement of some sort, it's all to do with the heart space. And it says here, this energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. Okay, so I feel as though Pisces, those that I am reading for, I really feel as though, and I'm picking up, it's the divine feminine energy in this connection that really needed to do some work around their heart chakra. I feel as though whatever this grief is, whether it is the divine feminine grieving or picking up the grief of the divine masculine energy, it's to do with healing of the heart. Okay, for your crowning wisdom message, we have 777. Honor your shadow self and let it reveal any hidden mysteries to you. A completion is near. Absolutely. And we said that with the Fool, it feels as if whatever lessons have been illuminated into this connection, I feel as though you're going to actually see those lessons unfold, see change at the latter part of this year. That's the completion. Okay, whatever this shadow work that was needed around the heart chakra, I feel as though it may be this week it's really illuminated to you, Pisces, either you or your divine counterpart. But I feel as though you're being guided to whatever this is around the heart, to treat it with love, compassion, and forgiveness. Okay, and I also feel as if it's to do with the divine feminine. Okay, it almost feels as if they are being called to forgive themselves. Okay, this is all about self-love, I feel. Yeah, and then we have 666, again the heart chakra coming through here. Step into your inner child as a way of addressing wounds and restoring a sense of wonderment. So I feel as though whoever is going through this grief, whether or not it is the divine feminine or picking up the divine masculine, I feel as though they are being guided to almost connect with that inner child, to see the purity of the connection, to see the innocence of the connection, to apply a bit of lightheartedness, accepting, forgiving the shadow self, of whether that is the divine feminine or the divine masculine energy. We'll see in a moment. But I feel as though there's a lot of forgiveness, self-forgiveness, forgiveness, self-love. And it feels as if Pisces, the divine feminine in this connection, is almost being guided to, move forward in some shape, form or another. And then we have 888, the earth chakra coming here. And it says karmic cycles are now coming to a close. Allow all parties to absorb the necessary lessons for growth. So lessons is quite a big message in this reading, Pisces, for those of you that I am picking up. I feel as though whatever grieved or hurt the heart chakra of either of you, it could be the divine feminine or the divine masculine. I'm not sure yet until we do the main reading, but for the moment I'll say the divine feminine energy. I feel as though what needed to be addressed, what needed to be faced, it was something quite karmic, but it's coming to a close. And I feel as if I feel as if the divine feminine energy person is learning, growing. And this is something that's happened in our present time, in this lifetime. Quite profound. Okay. And your final bonus card that came in 11:55. Yeah, I feel as though crown chakras are being opened for both of you. And it says, don't take opinions personally. People can only understand things from their own level of perception. So I feel as though Pisces, I feel as if it's the divine feminine energy in this connection that's going through massive change. I feel as though perhaps people's opinions may have played a factor to this grief, whether or not it was the divine masculine that either rejected the connection or denied it in some shape, form or another, or closed it down. I feel as if it created a lot of grief, but it also brought in a blessing to really look at the heart chakra, okay, and close out a karmic cycle that I feel has perhaps plagued the divine feminine in their life. Or it could be the divine masculine. We'll see with your main reading. Yeah, your crowning messages are very, very broad. Very, very broad. But I feel as though whatever changes need to happen as these lessons are being recognized, learnt, and kind of applied, that's what it is going to be applied around the latter part of this year. Let's get into some more detail because this is very intriguing, Pisces. If this message is resonating for you already, Pisces, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. It just helps to push this video out to other Pisces seeking a twin flame reading. Those of you that haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and click that subscription button. And those of you who are returning subscribers, welcome. I really hope that you get a useful message out of this twin flame reading. Pisces, also just to give a big shout out, I am now on TikTok. I am already on Instagram, so if you'd like to join me on those social platforms, just some inspirational messages at the moment that are being uploaded there. I would really, really appreciate your support. All right, Pisces, let's get into your main love message. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, how does the twin flames of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love on their twin flame journey, week commencing Monday the 28th of June through to Sunday the 4th of July 2021? What is their current energy spiritually, emotionally, mentally and physically towards Pisces that I'm allowed to see for their highest good and for the greater good of all? As above, so below and all around me. Thank you. All right, Pisces, let's see if we can get some more information about what's going on, because your crowning message is quite broad. All right, my angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, how does the twin, thank you. So the first card we have is mirroring. Okay, my angels and spirit guides of the divine, that's why the message is so broad. Pisces, you and your divine counterpart are mirroring the lessons that you both needed to learn from this connection. You're both mirroring each other, so you both possibly may be grieving. Okay, and I feel as if it's the divine feminine energy in this connection that's picking it up. Yeah, and I feel yeah, the divine masculine wants to return. All right, let's continue. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, thank you. Wow, look at that. Wow, okay. So we have separation, we have healing. Yeah, We said that there's healing, massive healing going on around that heart space. Okay, and one more, thank you. Wow, look at that. Karmic partner. Wow, okay. All right, Pisces, those of you that I am reading for this week, on the left hand side, whether you are male or female, is going to be carrying the divine masculine energy in this connection. And on the right hand side, again, whether you are male or female, we're going to be reading this as the divine feminine energy in this connection. And right in the middle is what you're both feeling, which is separation. Okay, so that tells me that you are both in separation, and actually it is breaking both of your hearts. Okay, and that explains why there's a lot of green coming in around your crowning message. It also explains why we were picking up that the divine feminine energy is definitely grieving this separation, but I also feel as though they may also be picking up that the divine masculine is also grieving this this separation. I feel as though both energies in this connection do have the power within them to paint a different picture, to tell a different story. For the divine masculine energy in this connection, I feel as though lessons have been learned about speaking their truth. Okay, the blue here strongly represents the throat chakra, and I feel as though it feels as though, do you know something, Pisces, it feels as though the divine masculine, I feel as though wanted to mirror the communication that was coming from the divine feminine, but didn't know how to. And I feel as though it created a split, a separation. And now the divine masculine energy, I feel, wants to return. I feel as if they want to give to this connection. That was the lesson that the divine masculine energy person is waking up to. That's what they've been illuminated to, that they didn't communicate what was being mirrored back to them by the divine feminine energy. And that's why the divine feminine is showing up in this card as really grieving that the divine masculine energy didn't return, wasn't reciprocal to what they were communicating, even though that they were mirroring it. It's as though the divine feminine actually verbally spoke how they felt about their emotions. The divine masculine was mirroring that, but they didn't speak it. And I feel as though they are recognizing that that is the lesson that they needed to face, okay? And I feel as though the reason why the divine masculine may not have mirrored speaking their emotions to the divine feminine energy is because there is a lot of heartache, grief, bereavement. So it's really interesting, Pisces, whether or not you are associating yourself as the divine masculine energy in this connection or the divine feminine energy in this connection. Please remember that we have both divine feminine and divine masculine in our energy, in our makeup, in our essence. Okay, so Pisces, you could be sitting on either side of this reading. All right, I feel as though the divine feminine energy in this connection was picking up not only their own grief around this separation by not having what they were speaking to the divine masculine energy. It wasn't reciprocal, even though the divine masculine felt it. And I feel as though as a consequence of that, they are also picking up the grief that the divine masculine is feeling. And I feel as if they want to return. And that is going to be happening around the latter part of 2021. Not many people are going to really understand this connection. And I feel as if the guidance here, definitely through that crown chakra, is that you can't really take on board what other people are going to say because they won't understand this connection at all. This is really quite deep. On the divine feminine energy side, I feel as if they're going through a period of healing, okay, trying to balance out their chakras. They also could be doing some healing around the heart space, particularly if they felt that the divine masculine rejected this connection or denied this connection. They didn't speak their truth even though they felt it, okay? I feel as if it really affected the divine feminine energy in this connection. I feel as if they may have felt that the divine masculine was still connected to a karmic partner. So it feels as if definitely that karmic cycle is closing out, Pisces, and I feel as if the divine feminine is being guided to just allow these lessons that both parties are experiencing in this connection, to allow both of you to kind of sit with it and allow healing. All right, let's have a look at your clarification cards. My days, what? Very, very deep, very, very deep. Okay, right, okay. So we have, oh, look at that. You see, what did I say? The divine masculine energy absolutely adores the divine feminine energy. There's absolutely unconditional love that the divine masculine has for the divine feminine, but they also know that the divine feminine has this unconditional love for them, but they didn't speak it. And as a result, they know that the divine feminine energy has cut them out. They may not be speaking to each other, or if they're speaking, it's minimal. Okay, and the heart of it is that they didn't communicate what was being mirrored back at them, which was all of this love that the divine feminine energy was giving them at one point. Wow. Let's continue. Thank you. I feel as if the divine masculine right now is applying patience, okay, to return and to give to this connection, because I feel as if they want to paint a different picture. This separation that you both are going through, Pisces, it almost feels as if it didn't need to happen. And that is the greatest lesson I feel as if the divine masculine is learning, that actually communication is absolutely fundamental in any relationship, but particularly with their divine counterpart, which is this divine feminine energy. Could be dealing with Sagittarius, or you could have Sagittarius in your chart, but I feel as if they are applying patience as to when it's the right time to return and give to this connection. And I feel that that's going to happen in the latter part of this year. The divine masculine definitely sees the divine feminine as marriage material, somebody that is solid, nurturing, beautiful, balanced, now seeing that they were coming in with a solid offer, okay? Very, very spiritual. And I feel that's why they want to return, because they are recognizing the significance of the depth of this connection. Yeah, I feel as if they want to fight. They want to fight for this connection now. And I feel as if the divine masculine, whatever transformation they are going through, all right, I feel as though they want to fight for this connection to paint a different picture. It almost feels as if they can't take it anymore being in separation. I feel as if they perhaps tried to walk away you know, perhaps tried to block themselves off from feeling what they really wanted to express. They can't do it anymore. It created separation. It created heartbreak on both sides. And yeah, look at that with the 10 of Wands. It was bloody burdensome for the divine feminine. Absolutely burdensome. Because I feel as if both energies were mirroring each other, except the divine feminine spoke it. The divine masculine didn't, but they felt it. With that Ace of Cups there. And I feel as if the divine feminine is no longer waiting, okay? No longer waiting on the divine masculine, because I feel as if they may pick up that they are still involved in a karmic partnership. I don't think it's been expressed or spoken about, but I feel as if they understand that may be why the divine masculine didn't speak how they felt. And I feel as if the lesson that they are learning in this connection is that they cannot wait. It almost feels as if they can't wait for the divine masculine to heal that low vibration of lack of communication or poor communication, of being vulnerable, of speaking how they feel, because it feels as though the divine feminine is almost getting pulled down, getting sucked into this grief of loss, of bereavement, of whatever it is the divine masculine needs to kind of fix around their heart space. I feel as if the divine feminine is like, I can't stick around. It's too painful. I'm not sure if another card just flipped there. Let's continue. My angels and spirit guides. Oh, thank you. Yeah. They're not waiting for this happiness. I feel as if the divine feminine sees the divine masculine as their ultimate happiness, their wish fulfillment. And that's what's really breaking their heart. That the divine masculine didn't reciprocate with communicating how they felt. And I feel that the divine feminine really has no choice to almost speculate, is there a karmic partner? Yeah. If there is, I don't think there is. I'm not picking up there is, but I feel as though that's how the divine feminine energy is feeling. There's somebody that's in between this connection. It may not even be another romantic connection. It could be other people that's getting involved. Again, don't take opinions personally. People can only understand things from their perspective. So it feels as though whoever is around this connection is basically getting involved where they shouldn't be getting involved. And I feel as if what the divine feminine wants is for the divine masculine to speak their truth, and to speak their truth now. Yeah, with that Knight of Swords and the King of Swords, I feel as if they want them to speak their truth. It's almost as if you ain't coming towards me with any truth, I'm just gonna protect my heart and cut you out. And it's really interesting because with the King and the Queen both coming up in this reading, you both are each other's divine counterpart. There's no doubt about that. But there is a real challenge around communication, basically. Communication. I feel as if the divine feminine almost wants to know, is there a karmic partner? And if so, you know, are they cutting them out? Are they still entertaining it? I feel like I need to get more cards. This is a very peculiar reading. My angels and spirit guides of the thank you. Yeah, I feel as if the divine masculine is picking up that the divine feminine is taking a new path. Okay, refocusing their energy, definitely stepping into their inner child. We can see a young female here. They are stepping into their inner child to heal. Okay, whatever this separation has caused, it really hurt the divine feminine in this connection. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you give me more information? Thank you. And yeah, the divine masculine is now contemplating how it is they can return and give to this connection and paint a different picture. It almost feels as if the two are almost back to back. I feel as if the divine masculine may be waking up to the fact that the divine feminine is part of their soul tribe. It also could mean as well, this has come up on the divine feminine side, that there could be somebody in the soul tribe of both of you, could be a family member, I feel has created a divide between the two of you. And that's the karmic partner. And one more, please. Please can you give me more information for Pisces? Thank you. Wow. I feel as if the divine feminine wants commitment. Yeah. Wants commitment, wants to move on, wants to refocus, take a new path. Either finding commitment somewhere else, or if the divine masculine doesn't, does come forward and actually speak their truth about how they really feel, then there is a possibility that there could be a commitment between the two of you. Thank you. Yeah, look, the divine feminine energy has got a lot of love for the divine masculine, and I feel as if the divine masculine sees that now. Yeah, they're looking at the detail. The divine masculine may have been really focused on work, but I feel as if they're looking at the detail of how much the divine feminine actually loves them. Yeah, but that I feel as though what's breaking their heart and grieving them is that they may be refocused and taking a different path. And yeah, they're scared. They're scared that they're scared and confused. A lot of questions, and I feel it's how do they return and give to this connection? And I feel that they want to give some sort of message of emotion, of love. It's going to be small, but they want to do it because guess what? They have got a lot of love for the divine feminine too. Okay, and look again, we've got two counterparts. The Queen and King of Cups. There's a lot of love in this connection. But I feel as though it was the divine masculine in this connection that didn't speak how they felt. And it created a real unbalance. It also feels as though the divine feminine knows that the divine masculine has a lot of love for them. But I feel as though that this karmic partner, I feel as this tribe, they're separate. They've separated. It could be the divine feminine is picking up that the divine masculine either has got grief going on with their soul tribe, which is why they couldn't speak or be vulnerable about how they feel. It also could represent that it could be family members getting involved that created this separation. I feel as if the divine feminine is no longer waiting because they've put a lot of effort into this connection. They nurtured this connection because they wanted commitment. And I feel as if it broke their heart that they've both that the divine masculine and the divine feminine have separated. What they want, oh, look at that, they're just showing me the Sun card. So there's going to be success somewhere along the line. I feel as if the divine feminine wants commitment. If the divine masculine is involved with a karmic partner or other people are getting involved, I feel as if the divine feminine wants them to kind of make a bit of a decision. But they're not going to wait around for it, because I feel as if they are trying to heal their heart. I feel as though the divine feminine really put their heart on the line. With, you know that saying, wearing your heart on the sleeve? I feel as though that is what the divine feminine done in this connection. They very much spoke their truth, and it hit home with the divine masculine. But the divine masculine didn't speak their truth, even though they felt it. They felt this love. And we have the Emperor in reverse. I feel as if the divine feminine energy is no longer trying to control what they really want, and that is commitment. I feel as if, you know, if they try to control the connection, which may be one of the lessons that they needed to learn around the shadow self, I feel as though they are letting go of that control. They still want commitment, but I feel as if they are coming to the conclusion that what's there for them is there for them. They don't need to control it. They don't need to influence it. And I feel as if they're letting go of that control, that need for this commitment. They're letting go of it. It almost is what is will be. Whatever will be will be. And I feel as though that may have been a karmic cycle that the divine feminine has gone through, maybe in past relationships, trying to control things to kind of have the outcome that they want. They're letting go of that. They've definitely been illuminated to that lesson. Could be dealing with Aries, or you could have Aries in your chart, Pisces. And the final card, yeah, I feel as if the divine feminine didn't really see the upset, the choppy waters, the misunderstanding, that speaking their truth, which I feel as if the underlying vibration was to control the connection. I feel as if they didn't see that it was going to create such poor communication, such misunderstanding, such confusion. With that Six of Swords, sorry, in reverse. It's almost as if the divine feminine has kind of just parked it all for a minute. They do want commitment. There's no doubt about that. But I feel as if they are no longer trying to control it. Didn't realize that it would have created something they said, perhaps, with that blue there around the throat chakra, something that they said, I don't think they expected it to create such a strong divide, a strong separation, almost as if the two of you just weren't on the same page. But there is the opportunity to paint a different picture, and I feel as if both of you want to do that. Let's have a look and see what you would like to say to each other on that astral plane. So the divine masculine energy, Pisces, would like to say to the divine feminine energy person, I feel you even though we are apart, yeah. And I feel that is what is triggering this contemplation. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your twin flame message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in love on their twin flame journey for Monday the 28th of June. Woo, okay, that's a lot of cards, but they're saying to take it. Okay, so first of all we evidently have got, okay, so they're telling me to put it like this. I feel you even though we are apart. So as the divine feminine is connecting with their inner child, refocusing, taking a new path, the divine masculine is basically saying, I feel you even though I can see that you're taking a new path. And then we have, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Yeah, that is the contemplation that's coming in. And then we have in the middle of the deck, we have so many things remind me of you. And I feel as though that's both of you communicating with each other. And then we have, I knew exactly what I was doing. And that's coming on the divine feminine energy side. So whatever triggered the two of you to come together, whatever they said, the divine feminine, I feel as though they know that you are part of their soul tribe. I'm gonna say it, and it sounds really weird, but you both may be related. And that is what people are not going to understand about this connection. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And they're saying to the divine masculine, I knew exactly what I was doing. And what that means is they still nurtured this connection. It almost feels as though, oh God, this is not going to resonate for all of you Pisces, but it almost feels as though there is there's a connection between the two of you that is separate than a twin flame. So either you both move in the same circles, or you are related in some way. You know, maybe the divine masculine is I don't know, an in-law of one of the family members of the divine feminine, something like that. It's like you guys are connected through your family tribe, which is your soul tribe. And even though it may have been a bit taboo, the divine feminine is saying, I knew what I was doing. And then we have, I'm starting to understand our connection. And I feel as though, even though they may want even though the divine feminine may want commitment, I feel what they're understanding is that this is a twin flame connection, and therefore it's not going to be straightforward. It's not going to be easy. And actually their desire for commitment almost is irrelevant to actually the learnings and the growth and the evolution that this twin flame connection brings. And that is what they're starting to understand. My days, that is one seriously deep reading. I cannot even tell you the energy that's going through me. I just feel quite exhausted. Pisces, not even gonna mince my words. That's probably not what I needed to share, but whew. Okay, let's have a look and see what the advice for the divine masculine energy is. You see one creeping up here, and it says, why do what you will regret and bring sorrow upon yourself? Do only what you do not regret and fill yourself with grace. So I feel as though if the divine masculine obviously felt the same love that the divine feminine was showing them, they didn't speak it though. And I feel as though they do regret that. And I feel the advice is like, why are you doing things that you're going to regret and it's going to bring you sorrow and grief? Why don't you just do what your soul, your heart is guiding you to do in this connection? And fill yourself with love, with grace, with compassion, forgiveness. It almost feels as if the divine masculine, by not expressing what they evidently felt was being mirrored back at them by the divine feminine, they regret it. It hurt. They brought hurt and sorrow and grief, not only to themselves, but to the divine feminine energy in this connection. And I feel as if your spirit team, Pisces, for the divine masculine energy is saying, why are you doing that to yourself? Why do that? It wasn't necessary. And let's have a look for the divine advice for the divine feminine. Thank you. And we have the loving kindness you show to others returns to you as grace. And do you know what? I feel as though the divine feminine is being guided with the advice, even though this has brought some big lessons for both of you. I feel as if you're both going against the grain, particularly if you are connected somewhere along the line in your family. Like I say, you could be one of you could be an in-law of another family, or there's a connection with this tribe, and I'm picking up it's family. All right. There could have been a point where the divine feminine felt that the divine masculine thought that it was a karmic connection between the two of you. That's been eliminated. It's been eliminated. It almost feels as if, divine spirit universe does not pick and choose who we connect with. We made that soul contract with our divine counterparts a long time ago, and we have the free will whether to act upon it. And I feel as if, as the divine feminine is starting to understand that connection, it almost feels as if they were operating very much in a 3D, wanting commitment, wanting marriage, and actually the connection of this twin flame reading or this twin flame connection just outweighs the 3D mentality of, divine masculine meets divine feminine. They have a relationship, they come together, they get married and live happily ever after. It almost feels as if it's a fairy tale that's just not really real. And I feel as if the message, the advice is to show loving kindness, not only to themselves, but also to the divine masculine, because I feel as if they are going to return to paint a very, very different picture, which I feel as if that is what the divine feminine wants. But I feel they're being guided to show love, kindness, compassion, be forgiving. Okay. And as they do that, I feel as if they are returning, divine spirit universe is almost returning grace. Okay. Integrity, self-love. So I feel that the karmic cycles, that whatever's gone on, I feel as if it's closing out. Could do with a karmic partner, which I almost feel is not a romantic partnership. It could be, particularly if you're related somewhere along your family bloodline. It almost feels as if, I don't know, somebody within that tribe may have tried to stop this connection, and that is the karmic partnership. That's the karmic influence. Okay, that's closing out. And I just feel as if both parties, the divine feminine and the divine masculine, need to just sit with this for a hot minute. That explains why the full benefit of the lessons that you both have learned, you're not going to see it until the latter part of this year. That's where the healing will have been done. And I feel as if that is where you both are going to potentially, dependent on your free will, paint a different picture, heal that broken heart. All right, Pisces, very deep reading. I'm going to leave that there for you. If this message does resonate, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Until next time, Pisces, I am sending you loads and loads of love, peace and light. You take care. Bye-bye.